Operation Epic Fury.
Breaking right now from Tehran, the man handpicked to be Iran's next supreme leader is reportedly dead. Mojtaba Khamenei, the son of the Ayatollah Khamenei, the cleric who was just elected to succeed his father and continue 47 years of terror against America, has allegedly been killed in U.S. strikes. And here's what makes this absolutely historic. President Trump just told the world that he must personally approve Iran's next leader. He said Khamenei's son was unacceptable, and now that very man may be gone. Every single person Iran puts forward to lead their terror regime is ending up dead. Is this a coincidence, or is President Trump sending the clearest message in modern history? Now, let me tell you exactly why this matters to you and your family. Because for 47 years, the Iranian regime has terrorized the world, funded attacks on American soldiers, chanted death to America in their streets, and worked tirelessly to build nuclear weapons that could reach your city. Just days ago, a grand Ayatollah issued a jihad fatwa calling for the blood of President Trump and all Americans. They called for your blood. Iran's foreign minister went on camera and actually bragged that they're waiting for American troops to invade, boasting about their upgraded missiles. They've launched strikes on our allies in Bahrain, setting refineries ablaze. Now, this is not just some distant conflict. This is about whether a terrorist regime gets nuclear weapons. This is about whether your children and your grandchildren inherit a world where radical Islamic extremists can hold America hostage. President Trump offered them a golden off-ramp. Give up your nukes, rebuild your economy with American help. They said no. They chose war. Now they're learning what happens when you threaten Donald Trump's America. And speaking of national security, there is a developing story out of Washington the legacy media does not want you to see as Iran destabilizes the Middle East. The federal government just made a critical move that could reshape America's entire security posture. And here is the truth that they're hiding from you. Our nuclear submarines, our aircraft carriers, our warheads, our next generation power grid, every single piece of it depends on uranium, and we import almost every single pound of it from foreign sources. This is not just about energy independence anymore, it's about survival. Because a nation that can't power its own military doesn't stay a superpower for long. And that's why smart investors are looking at domestic uranium producers like Atomic Minerals, trading as ATMMF in the United States and ATOM in Canada. While Washington finally wakes up to this strategic vulnerability, companies positioned to supply American uranium are becoming critical to our national defense, our infrastructure. Make sure you check out the full briefing that's been prepared for you. It is linked down below. And back now to our breaking developments out of Iran, because what's happening right now is absolutely unprecedented. Now, here's what the mainstream media won't tell you. Bill O'Reilly just revealed he had a lengthy phone call with President Trump right before these strikes. Trump made it crystal clear he did not want military action. He extended an incredible offer to the mullahs: abandon your nuclear program, give up your ballistic missiles, and America will help rebuild your economy. Their response? They told Trump to go blank himself. And now, one by one, everyone Iran puts forward as a leader is meeting their end. Now let's take a look at exactly what's unfolding on the ground. President Trump announces that he must personally be involved in the selection of Iran's next leader. Trump said that the son of the Ayatollah is an unacceptable successor. He said, "It's unacceptable to me." President Trump is declaring that he'll personally choose Iran's leader, setting up the backstory. But what was he thinking before pulling the trigger? Bill O'Reilly dropping a bombshell revealing his phone call with President Trump right before the strikes. Listen.
He didn't want to move. I spoke with him lengthy on the phone, and he offered the mullahs a really good deal to get out of this, to give up their nuke program and their ballistic missiles. And the United States and other countries would then rebuild their economy, help them with safe nuke energy. And the mullahs just basically said, blank you, we're not going to do it. So if you're president and you know there is a clear and present danger because you know that the mullahs are reconstituting their nuclear program after being bombed out last June, you know that, and then the Persian people are on the uprise, you're going to do it. And you're not going to confer with Chuck Schumer before you do it. Because Chuck will run out and tell everybody everything. And President has 60 days, 6-0, to do any kind of military action he wants under the banner of national security.
60 days, that is the timeline. And O'Reilly's revelation about Trump's reluctance makes this even more dramatic. Let's see how Trump's definitive position actually became. OSINT defender. In an 8-minute interview with Axios on Thursday, President Donald Trump acknowledged that Mojtaba Khamenei, Iranian politician and son of the Ayatollah, is most likely the successor, and he stated it is unacceptable. No thank you. The Axios interview locking in Trump's red line. Now watch how Iran's retaliation spiral begins. Rapid Response posting this. What he's saying, they're wasting their time. Khamenei's son is a lightweight. I have to be involved in the appointment, like with Delcy Rodriguez in Venezuela. That's what President Trump said. He added that he refuses to accept a new Iranian leader who would continue Khamenei's policies, which he said would force the U.S. back to war in 5 years. Khamenei's son is unacceptable to me. We want someone that will bring harmony and peace to Iran. Now, we're going to take a look at some of the fires currently burning at the primary refinery for the Bahrain Petroleum Company following a short-range ballistic missile attack against the facility and other nearby infrastructure. Take a look. This is the refinery fire happening right now. Just some of the visuals that are starting to flood social media. The Bahrain refineries burning proves Iran is not backing down, but their leadership is about to pay the ultimate price. A reporter asking the Prime Minister of Iran.
Boots on the ground in Iran. Are you afraid of a U.S. invasion in your country?
No, we are waiting for them.
You are waiting for the U.S. military to invade, the ground troops?
Yes, because we are confident that we can confront them, and that would be a big disaster for them.
So you're saying that Iran is ready and willing to take on the U.S. military if there were to be ground troops?
Well, we were ready for this war even more than the previous war. So you can see, the quality of our missiles, how much they are upgraded after the last war, because we learned lots of lessons. And we are prepared for any other eventuality, even, a ground invasion. So our soldiers are prepared for any scenario. When I said that we are waiting for them, it didn't mean that we are waiting for continuation of the war. No, but we have prepared ourselves to confront with any scenario, with any eventuality, any possibility, and we know that we can handle that.
Are your allies Russia and China helping you?
Well, they are supporting us politically and otherwise.
Politically and otherwise. Sounds like a no to me. Iran's foreign minister literally dared America to invade. That defiance may have just sealed his country's fate. Mojtaba Khamenei, an Iranian politician, cleric, the eldest son of the Ayatollah, has been killed in U.S. strikes in Tehran. Official confirmation is being awaited. So the breaking news we've been waiting for. Trump's threat became a reality, and now he's making it clear this is only the beginning. President Trump just said every single time Iran tries to choose a new leader, that new leader ends up dead.
Their leadership is just rapidly going. Everybody that seems to want to be a leader, they end up dead. And it's an amazing thing that's taking place before your eyes, because for 47 years we were pushed around, and we shouldn't have been. And I think I can say, and you see it as well as I do, you see the tremendous progress that's being made. Their missiles are being wiped out rapidly. Their launchers are being wiped out. They're attacking.
So President Trump Everybody that seems to want to be a leader ends up dead. The chilling warning that Iranian leaders end up dead takes new meaning as reports emerge of another high-value target. Unconfirmed reports claim the Iranian Grand Ayatollah Abdullah Javadi Amoli may have also been killed in U.S. airstrikes. The cleric recently issued a jihad fatwa calling for the blood of President Trump and the Zionists. No official confirmation yet. This is developing.
Shedding Zionist blood, shedding Trump's blood, and others of that kind. And at this very moment, the Imam of the age states this: "You must go and fight the Zionists, and their blood will be on me." The Imam of the age says, "You must fight oppressive America, and their blood will be on me."
Well, it sounds like perhaps his blood has been spilled. And of course, the memes, they write themselves. We're just getting word of a new leader in Iran. Oh, and he's dead. Now, here is what this really means. And the establishment media will never admit this. Donald Trump has completely shattered 47 years of American weakness. Previous presidents cowered. They sent pallets of cash. They begged for deals that Iran violated the moment the ink dried. President Trump, he looked at the Ayatollah's regime in the eye and said, "I must be personally involved in selecting your next leader." And then we refuse to accept peace when they choose terror over prosperity. When they called for American blood, Trump showed them the consequences. This is not just military action. This is a complete paradigm shift. The era of America being pushed around is over. The mullahs are learning in real time that threatening Donald Trump's America has only one outcome: total devastation of their regime. Now, the Iranian regime gambled that they could call America's bluff one more time. They issued death fatwas against our president. They launched missiles at our allies. They bragged that they're waiting for our troops. Now, their hand-picked supreme leader's successor is reportedly dead. Their leadership is being systematically eliminated, and their 47-year reign of terror is crumbling before our eyes. This is what America First foreign policy looks like. This is what happens when you have a commander-in-chief who actually puts American strength first. So share this video with everybody who needs to see what real presidential leadership looks like. Drop a comment below. Do you think Iran will finally come to the negotiating table? Or do you think they need some more convincing? Yes or no? And hit that subscribe button so you never miss a breaking update. And make sure you check out the Next News merch shelf below this video to show your support. I'm Gary Franchi for the Next News Network. Stay informed and stay free.
The system controls information. Information control is power.
They don't want you to see this.
The truth only survives together. They don't want this shared. Share this now.